Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Reshaping Our Reality TV. And this is Crystal, and I'm back with another video. And today we're going to talk about faith and fear. Okay. Um, Living in fear can be very hard to get to where you want to be in specific areas in your life. And I am a person who is a big witness to the fear situation. But now I'm taking charge of my life and I'm letting faith guide me. And it has been a very hard journey, but with help from my spiritual team, I've been able to do so. With fear, uh, one of the things that I had went through so much was, growing up in the Baptist church, Christian-based Baptist church, and my surroundings in the neighborhood. A majority of the people have been raised Baptist, and they instill a lot of fear in me, especially by, hell teaching and survival, and the world is going to come to an end, and you got to be prepared. And then that aligned with, the world is going to come to an end, so you have to prepare and have a storage of food down in the basement. It just the world coming to an end. You don't know if Jesus is going to take you up in the air. I was a big fan of the Left Behind series, and I was addicted to it, but there was horrible side effects where I just constantly live in fear. I was just buying canned goods, preparing for the end of the world. Like, it was really crazy, to the point where if I couldn't find one of my kids, I thought that God had took them. Like, it was very horrible. And that's when I realized that I had to stop watching I had to stop watching the things that I would watch. And um at the time, I think I was with the Jehovah Witnesses temporarily at that time, and that's how I got over it, because I joined them. And that's when they don't believe in celebrating holidays and things like that, and that's when I had completely stopped. But fear can be very detrimental in all areas of your life. Fear to leave a relationship, fear to start over, fear of being with someone, fear of thinking that it's evil to make more money. Like, fear conquers hard. It's a horrible thing to live in fear, and it happens through our subconscious mind, through what your family grew up about around money. I grew up with a poverty mindset, and I had a lot of blocks around money. I had to go through a couple of years of getting rid of blocks in order for me to be able to have faith that I can make money. I am not that generational trauma of being in poverty and have to work a 9 to 5, making minimum wage. It's hard to make it, and only getting jobs at McDonald's. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that, because some people have to start from somewhere. Everybody situation is different, but fear of being able to move forward to get what you want out of life. And I'm here to tell you from experience that you can get out of the fear mindset in any area of your life. Another fear for me was being in a relationship with a male. you know 'cause I've been single for so long, and I thought that all men was the same, and all men are not the same, all women are not the same. But if you believe it, your reality is going to give it to you. So living in fear can be very detrimental to your life, especially by what you've grown up around and what you watch on TV, what you put into your subconscious mind. You have to be very careful, ladies and gents, what you put into your subconscious mind, and start to identify what it is. Why do you think negative about certain things? We don't think, because our mind is so, because our reality shows our thoughts. Everyone is you pushed out. Whatever you believe, you're going to see it. But if you change, if you just say, you know what, someone is going to smile to me today and say good evening, you're going to get people that's going to smile at you and say good evening. That's how powerful we are. But when we constantly say things like, you know, I can't get a job, I'm stuck, I got to work hard to get it, I got to go to school. I mean, yes, you will be successful, but it will be a long, stressful, long wait to get to where you want to be. Just how the title of my channel, you know, we have to shape our realities, reshape our realities in order to live in harmony, to live heaven on earth. Not heaven after you die, but heaven here on earth, regardless of what you see, because the physical world is what we were trained and taught to live. That's the real reality, and it's not. And it's been a lot of brainwashing from conception into where you are today. So let's talk about faith, having faith. One moment. Let's talk about faith, which could be a little difficult when you have lived in fear. You might have faith in some areas of your life, but not all. But that's okay, because that definitely can be changed. It just takes a matter of time of identifying what needs to be changed and taking the right steps to make that change. You know, faith is a beautiful thing. And when you are a person that have lived in fear for so long, it may take a while for you to have faith. You can change relationships. If you feel as though that you can't change a relationship, then now them people are not for you, whether if they're family or friends. I have faith that there's friends out there for me that will benefit me, you know. A spiritual family, you know, it's out there. But at first we have to change ourselves, because if we're attracting the wrong people, that means that the people that you are attracting, what's in them is in you, because you are yourself pushed out. You get it? But you have to have faith in God, or your intuition, or whoever you look up to be your spiritual leader, to help you to get there. And you have to ask God or your intuition, please help me. I'm confused. I don't know where to go. Show me if you're there. Send me a blue butterfly, or a ladybug, or, you know, show me a dream. Like, ask God so that you can start to be able to understand why you don't have faith in certain things. You know, your God or your intuition, or whoever you identify with as your spiritual leader, will start to open up to you and let you know, okay, this is why you haven't done this, and this is why you haven't done that. And sometimes it doesn't come easy. You have to seek and you shall find. Things doesn't happen overnight. If things happen overnight, then we will be perfect. All right. And I'm here to tell you that no, we have to put in the work to get what we want. You know, God, intuition, or whoever you identify yourself as being your spiritual advisor in the spirit, wants to know that how far you're willing to go, whether if it's 5 years, 1 year, 10 years, 20 years. I've been on this journey for about 25 years. And let me tell you, I'm just starting to get the gist of it, because I kept making the same mistakes over and over again and not learning my lesson. And that comes to why we're on this earth. But now I'm at the point where I'm starting to have faith, because I have been psychologically, physically, all types of damages that you can be. And I don't know how I made it. But then I do know how I made it. I never gave up, because I know that there was a God that was merciful. And I always identified with the story of Job, which I shouldn't have, because what you believe is going to manifest. So definitely be mindful of what you believe in. what you say, how who you identify with, because then you'll go through it. But maybe it was meant for me to go through it. I have no idea. But I lived a life of misery, and that part of my life is over now. And now I'm a stronger person, and I'm able to share from experience. Whatever I share with you guys, it's because I've been through it. And I'm not throwing shade or anything, but this didn't come out, my life didn't come out of a textbook. I'm not throwing shade to textbooks, but, or therapists or anything like that, but this is real. And not saying that there's a fake, but oh well, I'm not justifying anything, but I'm pretty sure y'all understand that. I'm able to answer questions, help, all different types of things. Just throw it in the description box, and I will try my best to give the best advice as possible. So, back to faith. Faith right now for me is not worrying about what's going to happen in 2 minutes or 3 hours. I'm just going to go by faith. Their term, walk by faith, not by sight. That's what Crystal is on. That's what I'm going to do. And it's scary in the beginning, because I'm at a point in my life where I have to solely depend on God. And it's difficult, but it's working. But I don't know what's next, and that's the scary part. But I guess as I keep on having faith, the blessings will continue to come. And that's why I'm able to share with y'all now, because it's like, it's your time, Crystal. It's your time to share. I wanted to share 10 years ago, 15 years ago, and it was never my time. And now it's my time, because in my heart, I always wanted to show love, to show change. I've been isolated for years, for over a decade, to be able to learn from my mistakes and experience things and learn what really goes on in the world. And I thought that I would be the type of person who would be talking about celebrities and things like that, but it was meant for me to learn certain things in that field so that I wouldn't be a part of it. I would turn the TV off, because it's not for me. Everything is starting to unfold after, whenever God is ready for you to be that spokesperson, you're going to know it. And it's like, all right, Crystal, either it's now or never. We ain't playing games no more. Let's get this done. So, and one thing I wanted to let you know that fear is inverted faith. Fear is fear. The F, the E, the A, the R means something. And for some reason, I cannot think about it. But fear is inverted faith. Oh, false evidence appearing real. It's all fake. It's all an illusion. Our lives are an illusion, because the way that we were brought into this world under negative curses, and witchcraft and all that stuff, we've been taught, how to live in this matrix world that's not really our reality. Our imagination is our reality. And I just was sorry to get off topic. I just wanted to say that I was a person ever since like I was 6 or 7, always knew that there was something different. I hated my life, my younger years and things like that. And I always knew that there was a God. And it was like, if I said out loud that I knew it was a God and I know that he was going to help me one day, the devil was like, what? I'm going to show you. At the age of 5, 6, I'm going to show you. I'm going to put you through hell. That's why it's hell on earth. You experience it on earth. I don't know what they experience in the afterlife, purgatory. I know that I will get into that. I have to learn more about that, but we just want to start living in faith and letting go of our fears, because they're all illusions. and we all have to start from somewhere. You might have faith in some areas, but we want to get faith in all areas so we could be prosperous and thrive and live the way the Creator wants us to live, and know that we are co-creators. He's the ultimate creator, and we are the ones who co-create our lives into what we want. And in order to do that to the highest potential is that we have to thrive in love. The lowest vibration is hate. The highest vibration is love. And if you don't have people in your life that is vibrating from a higher vibration, or you don't know anything about it, you first have to seek the kingdom of heaven, and the kingdom of heaven is your mind. All right, everyone, you'll hear from me in the next video. God bless. Have a good night. Bye-bye.